So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with bottom of the deck. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So what does that mean? I get the sense that that the grip is being loosened. That, that someone or you is no longer holding on so tightly to something. Since it's pentacle energy, this could also be with your finances. And I feel like, maybe you're spending a lot more money than you intended to. But from an emotional standpoint, I get the sense that you're starting to open up a bit more. Maybe you were closed off for a reason, because upright, the image of the individual is someone who's very closed off, right? So it's someone who's just like closing in tightly, completely shut down physically and emotionally. And I get the sense that because this is coming in reverse, that energy is dissipating, that you are no longer feeling closed off and shut off, and you're being more receptive to people, to opportunities, to things that are happening in your daily life. All right. So again, this is for the connection. So maybe the connection itself was closed down, was shut down, and now maybe there's an opening, maybe a healing or an opportunity for reconciling. Okay. So let's go ahead and check in with the cards and see what else comes out, and see how this is resonating with you. So Leo, what's going on with Leo? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're contemplating about what to do next. You know where you've been. You know the outcome of your efforts. And now you're asking yourself, did you do enough? Did you plant the right seeds? Did you take advantage of the right opportunities? Or where can I improve? What can I do differently for the next harvest? So I get the sense that you're checking in with yourself, you're checking in with your resources, and you're checking in with where it would be most advantageous for you to align your time, energy, money, attention towards. And that can be career opportunities, and that can also be with relationships. So I get the sense that you're undergoing or implementing analysis for all aspects of your life to include this relationship. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your energy? Should you be focusing your time and energy in other areas, or maybe shift it in a different direction? So these are the questions that are on your mind, Leo. So let's check in with your person. What's going on with your person? The Fool, reversed. Confusion, hesitation. They're hesitating whether or not they should move forward with you, take the plunge with you. If they should move the relationship to the next step with you. So there's some hesitation there. So let's see why. Let's go further. How are you feeling about your person, Leo? How are you feeling about your person? Uncertain. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse, and I feel like you're pulling back your emotions. You're pulling back your feelings for them. You don't know. Again, I feel like this is part of the analysis that you're conducting, sort of like in your life review, so to speak. And you're asking yourself, is this connection worth it? Should I continue committing my time and energy into this relationship? Is it worth my investment? Am I getting enough in return? So yeah, you've pulled back, and I get the sense that they've also pulled back too, because this is how you're viewing your partner, that they're retreating from you. Yeah. And we're seeing that with the Fool in reverse, because again, they're being shown as, hesitation, or being in an energy space of hesitation. How is your partner viewing you, Leo? Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is divine timing, that they view you as someone worth it, as someone worth moving forward together, that this will be an advantageous relationship, that there is room to grow. But I do feel that you guys are at I guess you could say a crossroad. I guess you guys are at a crossroad, and it's time to make a decision. Do you move forward together or not? But this is divine timing at hand. So I feel like this is no accident that you both are being asked to really examine the state of this relationship. Okay, so what do you desire out of this connection, Leo? What do you desire? I feel like you're desiring spiritual connection, you're desiring a soulmate connection, and you want this energy of separateness to end. And I feel like it's your person who's pulled back from you, Leo. Because upright, this is you walking away from someone. But reversed, you're coming back from isolation. Yeah. So I think it's time for you guys to have that conversation about, do you stay or do you go? Can you fix this and move forward together? Or is it time to just acknowledge where the relationship is at, acknowledge that you both had some really good times together, but it's time to part ways? But I feel like this is you checking in with yourself spiritually. We're seeing that with the glass paned window. We have these two individuals walking past a church. So this can represent spiritual poverty and spiritual reconnection. But since it's coming in on your side, I feel like this is you getting into an alignment with yourself and understanding what is required to support your highest good and the good of the connection. And again, it could be moving along together or moving along separately. And I'm also seeing, I'm also hearing coming back in from the cold, because the overall energy of the connection is the Four of Pentacles reversed. And that is someone willing to open up again. So are you, Leo, willing to open up? Because your person is hesitating on moving forward and taking that leap with you. So let's just check in further. So what does your person desire out of the connection? They're confused. They don't know what they want. There's a lot of confusion here. A lot of confusion. They don't know what to choose. They don't know which way to go. They're presented with choices and opportunities, but there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of hesitation. They're doubting fulfillment with you. They're doubting commitment with you. But yeah, they're feeling that they're at a point of making a big decision. I think they're the ones ultimately who are going to make the decision of how to proceed with this relationship. I feel like they're sort of the driving force behind this connection. And I think, Leo, you're leaving it up to them, because they're the ones who has to come into alignment with what they want, and they don't know. They really don't know. With this Seven of Cups card reversed, there's a lot of confusion here on their end. All right, so what's the outcome for Leo on this connection? Confusion. Yeah. Anxiety, feeling stuck, feeling like you don't know which way to go. And you are taking that time to analyze, is it worth your while? Is it worth your while to continue to pursue this relationship and try and repair it? Or is it just easier just to move away altogether? But you're definitely stuck and conflicted just like they are. Yeah, so let's see what's going on with them. What's the overall outcome for your person in this connection? The Empress. So yeah, they're trying to get into alignment with themselves. They're trying to figure out what they want, and they're trying to figure out what it is that they want to manifest overall for their life. I don't think they know what they want. I really don't. They're at a crossroads, and they're at a point where they need to make a decision. Do they move forward with you, or do they walk away from you? And they seriously just do not know. But it's leaving you feeling left out. It's leaving you feeling confused, conflicted, stuck. Yeah. And you're reassessing, like, is this worth it? Is this connection worth all this heartache, all this stress, all this anxiety? Yeah, so let's see what we can find out. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Why is Leo's person confused? They're refusing help. I think they're refusing, they're choosing to go it alone, because they got the Three of Pentacles coming in reversed. I feel like they're retreating. They're going alone. They're going this alone and they're feeling like they need to take some time to figure this out. They're not really talking to friends and family about this. They're not really talking to maybe like therapists or psychologists about this. I mean, it's available to them, but again, they're retreating. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Why is Leo's person confused? What are they confused about? What are they confused about? They're confused about their self-wealth. I mean, yeah, their self-worth. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they're thinking about their independence. You know, when the Nine of Pentacles comes in, this is a woman who is very independent, financially secure, and in love with the status of her life. Things are going extremely well. And I get the sense that this person may not want to lose their identity if they choose to go forward with you. So I get the sense that this is what they're thinking about, that they're trying to assess if they can retain their independence and their identity. Should they, I'm hearing, accept a proposal, moving forward towards marriage. They're hesitating on that. They're hesitating about losing their sense of self. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords, please. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. Why is Leo anxious? Why is Leo feeling stuck with the Eight of Swords? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, please, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to work out a plan. You're just kind of focusing on the day-to-day. And I think this is really good advice to help pull you out of that Eight of Swords energy. Because Eight of Swords energy is making you feel stuck. But Knight of Pentacles is all about routine, establishing regularity in your life. So I get the sense that if you're able to get in touch with this very logical, practical energy, it's going to help you clear up this emotional sword energy that's creating a lot of mental fog and confusion. But yeah, if you just go slowly, if you move slowly with your day-to-day, and if you move slowly and methodically and practically with this connection, I think it's going to help ease the stress as you both move forward. One more card, please, for Eight of Swords. One more card for the Eight of Swords. One more card for the Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands. Yeah. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is saying to be patient, because patience will lead you towards a new beginning of passionate reconnection with your person. Okay? And I think this is what you want in general, either a passionate reconnection with your person, or just overall passion for life, you know, or new start, a new beginning. But this is new beginnings. So yeah, take time to plan it out. Again, you're also in a lot of earth energy right now, Leo. And you are taking that time to really evaluate where you are now, where you came from, and where you want to go. But you have to be methodical, intentional, and just patient, and it's going to yield the result that you want. It's going to yield a new beginning for you, okay? And this could be a new spiritual connection, and this can also be a new passionate connection with your person, or just a new beginning in general, okay? So let me put the Seven of Pentacles up here. Let's check in with the Pure Love Oracle deck and see what's going on. This is messages between you and your person. So Leo, you would like to share to your person, I do not feel good enough right now. Yeah, we see that because we see that your person is confused about their independence and about what they want in life, right? We're seeing the Seven of Cups coming in. We're seeing, you know, that was clarified with the Nine of Pentacles, independence. And I feel like they're afraid of losing their sense of identity, you know, and they're feeling really good right now. They're in a really good spot in their life, financially, professionally, personally. I feel like everything is just flowing for them. And maybe it's making you feel like there's a little bit of lack, that you can't measure up to their standards, or that you can't be the person that they need or want you to be. So interesting. Let's check in with your person. What does your person say? What's the message to you? I feel that we're soulmates. So that's interesting, because I feel like this I do not feel good enough right now is self-imposed. That you're bringing on this stress, that you're creating this energy. And it's self-created, because your person says, no, look, I feel that we're soulmates. And they're the ones who are confused, because you feel that they're emotionally shut down, and they're at a crossroads about whether or not they should take the next step with you, and they're hesitating. They're hesitating because of this. They're hesitating because you're giving them reason to doubt the connection, Leo. They're there. They're at the precipice, getting ready, to take the plunge with the Fool. Do they take that leap of faith and move forward with you, or do they choose not to? This is a time they're at a crossroads, divinely timed, but they just don't know. They just don't know because of this energy, this lack energy, right? And this energy is making them doubt everything that they have with you. So I feel like overall, Leo, that this connection is definitely salvageable. But you have to do the day-to-day work on yourself to get into alignment with who you are. And I feel like this Ace of Wands is indicative of you, Leos, because you are a fire sign. And I do get the sense that once you're able to clear that Eight of Swords energy, that you're going to be feeling empowered, that you're going to be feeling renewed and in alignment with who you are and what you want. And this connection can definitely move forward in the way that you both see fit, in a way that's going to bring you both love and happiness and all the things that you want out of life together. Okay, Leo? So there's hope there. There's hope for this connection. So just get out of your headspace of doubt. There's nothing to doubt. All right. And if you're feeling less than and unworthy, then I think it's worthwhile to communicate that to your person and let them know what is making you feel less than. And maybe your person can help shift the energy with you, to help restore balance and harmony. Okay, so let's check in with the Journey of Love Oracle. Heart of God. Yeah, this is a time for you, Leo, to really just get connected with spirit. I feel like Heart of God, I'm seeing a lot of fire energy. This is about you regaining your sense of self-worth and self-respect for yourself. There's a lot that's going on that's making you doubt who you are, doubt your successes, and doubt your worthiness. But get into alignment with your spirit team, get into alignment with the divine, and really just check in with yourself and ask yourself why you're doubting yourself. Because a lot of it is self-imposed. But the spirit is here to say, look, Leo, we're here to lift you up. We're here to allow you to shine brightly and be the person that you need to be for your love connection, in order for your love connection to grow and to succeed and to flourish. Okay? So the Journey of Love message for your person is the Swan reversed. I feel like this is transformation. And I feel like your person is at the precipice of transformation, of taking that leap. Because swans initially starts off as ugly ducklings, right? They're according to the fable, the ugly duckling, the little ugly duckling befriended actual ducklings who are, cute and fuzzy and yellow. And the swan ugly duckling is, darker in color, a little bit larger, different type of fuzz, that they were different. But when both groups grew into their true selves, the swan emerged into this beautiful, white, elegant creature. And I feel like this is what's going on with your relationship, that your relationship is right there at a turning point to grow into something beautiful and fulfilling and loving. But you both need to believe it. You both need to nurture this energy and allow this energy to grow into the beautiful swan that your relationship, can become. I feel like the swan analogy or the swan imagery is a descriptor for the current status of your relationship. There is more to come. There's beautiful times to be had, fun, happy times to be had, but you're definitely at a crossroads. And I feel like there's a little bit of doubt and hesitation from your person because of the anxiety, the anxious energy that you're portraying out. All right, and you're feeling a little bit less than. So once you're able to clear up that energy, it's time for you all to take a turn of the wheel together and move forward as fate deemed so for you both, okay? So let's go ahead. You know what? Normally I end with Nature's Whispers. I'm feeling inclined to use the angel messages for you all. So let's see what the angels have to say for you. Okay, this is coming in from Adriana. I'm leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Yes, Leo. I feel like this is confirming this Heart of God card right here. It's time for you to listen to your spirit guides. It's time for you to listen to your angels. It's time for you to check in with your intuition and get into alignment with who you truly are, the essence of you, and know that you are perfect, that you are divinely created in their perfect form. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. All right? Yeah, you are being led toward the answer to your prayers. So it's just time for you to listen and follow the steps that your spirit team is communicating to you through your thoughts, dreams, and intuitions. All right? Awesome. I love that for you guys. I just felt compelled to pull an angel message for you all.